There are two types of people watching this video. People who've tried everything and are about to give up, and people who've already given up and came back for one last shot. This video is for both of you, because what I'm about to show you isn't another diet tip. It's the full picture of what your body goes through when it finally loses visceral fat, stage by stage. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Stage 1. The hormonal reset. Week 1. Nothing feels like it's working. You've cleaned up your diet, maybe you're fasting, maybe you've cut the sugar, and the scale barely moved. Your belly looks the same. You're tired and you're cranky. Here's what's actually happening. Your body is still flooded with insulin. Insulin is your fat storage hormone. When insulin is high, your body physically cannot tap into stored fat, including visceral fat. It's locked behind an insulin wall. Think of it like a room full of treasure, but the door is sealed shut. Until insulin drops, that door doesn't open. So stage 1 isn't about fat loss yet. It's about unlocking the door. This is why what you eat in week 1 matters more than how much you eat. Cutting refined carbs, sugar, and seed oils lowers insulin faster than cutting calories ever could. The win in stage 1 isn't on the scale. It's in your bloodstream. Your insulin is dropping. The lock is turning. Most people quit here. Don't be most people.
Stage 2. Water and glycogen flush. Now something does start to change. The scale drops. Sometimes fast. 3 pounds, 5 pounds, maybe more in 2 weeks. But here's where people get confused. That's not fat. Not yet. What's happening is your body is burning through its glycogen stores. That's stored glucose in your liver and muscles. And for every gram of glycogen your body burns, it releases 3 grams of water. So you're getting lighter. You're feeling less bloated. Your face looks different. Your waistband is a little looser. This is real progress. Don't dismiss it. Why? Because your liver is clearing out. And when your liver is overloaded with glycogen and fat, what doctors call a fatty liver, it can't properly regulate your blood sugar or your metabolism. Stage 2 is your liver coming back online. You're not just losing water weight, you're restoring your body's metabolic engine. This is what makes stage 3 possible.
Stage 3. Visceral fat mobilization begins. This is the stage almost nobody talks about, and it might be the most important one. Insulin has dropped. Glycogen stores are clearing. Now your body gets a signal. We need fuel. Go get it. And where does it go first? Visceral fat. Here's why. Visceral fat cells have more receptors for stress hormones, specifically cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones trigger fat release, and visceral fat responds to them faster and more aggressively than subcutaneous fat. So your body essentially prioritizes burning the dangerous fat first. You might not see this on the scale. The number might even stall. But something is happening. Deep inside your abdomen, fat cells are shrinking, inflammatory markers are dropping, your blood sugar is starting to stabilize. If you have a waist measurement routine, this is when you'll start to notice that number falling before your scale weight does. This is your body doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Your only job is to not interrupt it. What interrupts it? Stress spikes, terrible sleep, spiking insulin with a cheat binge. Stay consistent. Protect your sleep. This stage rewards patience. If this breakdown is making things click for you, hit that subscribe button. Every week on Body Reset, we go this deep into the science. Stage 4. The metabolic shift. Something changes around week 3 or 4, and it's hard to describe until it happens to you. Your energy stabilizes. The afternoon crash disappears. You wake up clearer. You're not thinking about food every hour. What's happening? Your body has made a fuel switch. You've gone from being a glucose-burning machine to a fat-burning machine. Metabolically, your mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside your cells, have upregulated their ability to oxidize fat. They've gotten better at using fat as fuel. And because visceral fat is now your primary energy source, your body is burning it around the clock, not just during exercise, all day. This is the stage where people who stuck with it start turning heads, not because they've lost 30 pounds, but because something in their face, their posture, their energy reads differently. They look vital. Your cortisol is dropping, chronic inflammation is cooling down, and your liver, no longer drowning in fat, is starting to produce fewer stress signals.
This is the compounding stage. Every day builds on the last. Stage 5, body recomposition. Now the scale does something weird. It might barely move, or it moves and comes back. But your clothes fit differently. Your belt moved a notch. Your waist is measurably smaller. Welcome to recomposition. This is where two things are happening simultaneously. You're losing visceral fat, and if you're doing any resistance training, even body weight, you're building or preserving lean muscle at the same time. Muscle weighs more than fat by volume, so you could be losing fat and gaining muscle and your scale sits there looking totally unbothered. This is not a plateau. This is transformation. The people who panic here and slash their calories or do 2 hours of cardio, they interrupt the process. They burn muscle instead. And when you lose muscle, your metabolism slows, which makes the next phase harder. What to do in stage 5? Trust the tape measure, not the scale. Measure your waist at the navel weekly. That number going down is visceral fat leaving your body. Stage 6, systemic healing. You've lost the visceral fat. The tape measure proves it. The mirror proves it. But something deeper is happening that you can't see. Your gut microbiome is shifting. Beneficial bacteria, the ones that regulate inflammation, mood, and insulin sensitivity, are expanding their territory. The inflammatory bacteria that thrived on processed food are dying off. Your hormones are recalibrating. Testosterone rises as visceral fat drops. This applies to both men and women. Leptin, your satiety hormone, starts working properly again. You feel full at appropriate times. Food stops being a constant craving. Your liver enzymes are normalizing. Your fasting blood glucose is lower. Your blood pressure, if it was elevated, is trending down. This is the stage where your doctor looks at your blood work and says, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Visceral fat loss doesn't just change how you look, it rewires your biology.
So, let's bring this home. Stage 1, your hormones reset. Stage 2, glycogen and water flush. Stage 3, visceral fat mobilization begins. Stage 4, the metabolic shift, where fat becomes your fuel. Stage 5, body recomposition, where the mirror tells the truth, the scale won't. And Stage 6, systemic healing, where your biology becomes younger than your age. Now you know what's happening. Now you can stop panicking at the stall. Stop quitting at Stage 2. Stop trusting a scale over your waist measurement. Here's your challenge, and I want you to actually do this. Pick the stage you think you're in right now. Comment it below. Stage 1, 2, 3, whatever feels most accurate. And tell me the one thing that's been hardest for you at that stage. I read every comment. I build future videos around what you're struggling with, so your comment matters. And if you want to know exactly what to eat during each of these stages to accelerate the process, I've got a full video on that right here. Don't leave yet. You're not just trying to lose belly fat, you're trying to reset your entire metabolic identity. And you can do it, stage by stage. See you in the next one.